Congratulations, you completed the course. That's actually a really big deal. You know, most people do not complete the courses they take on Udemy or any other type of online platform. So the fact that you're here is tremendous, tremendous, and you'll actually do so much better with your investing because you have completed the course. You're so much smarter, so much more educated now, and it really is going to give you a great advantage. I've got some next steps for you now that you've completed the course, some next steps to do to kind of start putting the things you've learned into action and some advice around that. So first off, one thing is to review your investment goals, because everything starts with that. What is your goals as far as what do you want this investment to do for you once it grows over time? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Are you looking for financial independence, saving for retirement, buying a home, whatever it might be, paying for a kid's college education? Whatever your personal goals are is what matters most, and matters most, of course, to you. So review those goals and figure out where stocks might fit within those type of goals, and is it more of a longer term goal, particularly because stocks tend to be more of a longer term investment. Next, I'd recommend that you start small. Don't go out and put all my money on, ABC company and buy an individual stock. Maybe you want to start small with some small investments. Maybe you want to start with some mutual funds and things to give you some instant diversification. Maybe that'll help you as far as with that to get started, and then play around and get started as far as small wise, and then you can continue to build on that and continue to invest and build that up as you get maybe a little bit more confident. It varies by every person, but when in doubt, especially if you're new to investing, well, it's okay. Go ahead and start small, but do build that up, especially the amount that you're investing. The more you can invest and the longer you can invest for, the more it will compound and grow over time. So certainly recommend that. But as far as buying individual holdings, might be good to start small. Also good to diversify your holdings too, amongst different types of stocks, different types of stock mutual funds, and then looking at your overall portfolio too, that maybe you need to have a little bit in bonds or a little bit in cash or a little bit in something else, precious metals, wherever it might be. I know for myself, looking for long-term growth over a longer period of time, and still am, I have a large percentage of my income, even at this age, you can tell my age maybe a little bit, I'm like 75-80% in stocks right now, and that's pretty aggressive for many people for my age. Maybe something less aggressive, but either way, you want to diversify your holdings. And one thing that's very important is to invest regularly. In the United States, we call dollar cost averaging or money cost averaging, where you're regularly putting in money all the time. Maybe it's every paycheck or every month. Because as you continue to buy and continue to invest, that money will be in there and it'll continue to grow, and you have a better chance of buying low or medium versus always just trying to buy high. Because emotionally, it can get hard for us. If the stock market's way up, we might not want to buy, or if the stock market's way down, we might not want to buy, kind of fear out of that. Where if we just regularly are investing, we don't think about those highs and lows. We're just more regular investing and letting the power of compounding work for us to our advantage and have that grow over time and use that to our advantage versus our disadvantage of maybe trying to time the market, which is extremely, extremely difficult to do. This is more, of course, around buying and holding. I would certainly say less about trading. There's a lot of trading concepts in there, but if you get into trading, understand it's a lot more work and it's something you're going to really be on top of a lot. I know for myself, I like to buy and really hold, and hopefully I make some great choices. If I don't, I'll sell it off, take a loss if I need to, but I'm looking for that long-term type of gain. And that's really what stocks are. There's even books called like Stocks for the Long Run and things like that, because it is that long-term type thing, but they can be great, great investments. I certainly have enjoyed a lot of success with it, and my hope is this course has really helped you with that. And that's the last big kind of action step to do, is to continue your education, to continue investing in yourself, continue to take courses, continue learning, understand, look at anything with like kind of a good eye to it, because sometimes there's some different advice out there. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Think for yourself on this. You've got some background now here with the course, but do continue your education. One last bonus step here for you, or really it's more a bonus step, I guess, for me and the future students, and that is to review the course or to give the course a rating. If you love the course, if you thought you got something out of it, a 5-star rating is great and appropriate, and I love that, and it really helps students as far as deciding what courses to take now and in the future. So you don't have to leave a comment if you don't want to. You can just do a rating, but if you want to leave a rating and a comment, I appreciate that a great deal. I know future students do as well. And lastly, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for investing your time with me here, and hopefully you learned a lot about stocks, investing in the stock market. But I know there's a lot going on in the world out there, a lot in your own life. So I really appreciate the time that you spent with us here, and I'm hoping I gave you some great information. But really, I want to say thank you so much again for enrolling in the course, and thank you so much. With that wraps us all up here. Best of luck to you, and best of luck in your investments, and good luck.